Good evening, it's Shay all day. I just wanted to come on here. I don't know how long I'm going to be on here, but I just wanted to say it's a process. Everything's a process. So if you are someone that's new on your walk with Christ, don't get overwhelmed by the expectations of the world because people will try to make you believe that you should automatically just be changed overnight. No, it's a process. It took you years to develop these habits, ways of thinking, ways of living, and identifying with yourself in the world. So, what makes you think that that's just all going to burn off? Like, I mean, God can do it if He, but it's, things that are worth it, the fruits of your labor, um, the things that you earn as you go through the lessons, because you have to go through stages of lessons, to purge those things off so that you can recognize how you can build your character, how you can build your faith, how you become the better version of yourself, like, day by day, week by week. And if you journal and you go back and you read some of your journal entries from the past, you'll recognize like some of the ways that you've changed and even some of your thought processes. So for me, it took me a long time to get out of environments and people that just didn't really vibe with me, didn't have the same heart. I could be just as polite and kind and authentic with them as I wanted to be, which I was. But at the end of the day, they like not everybody is like you, and so a lot of people have this identity thing where they have this existentialism where they believe that just because they're one way that other people are like them, and that is a killer of wisdom and growth. You must recognize that you have to really test the spirits, and that is something that takes time. And you have to look at what people actually do. You have to pay attention to how you feel in the spirit, how your body feels. There's a lot of things that go along with it, and people try to get in your ear about different things, and like sometimes they do mean well, and sometimes they want to sabotage you because they feel like they don't have something, and so they don't want someone else to have it. And those are dangerous people. So when someone has that type of attitude, I just get away from those types of people. I love them all from a distance. And it's been really nice being on this walk with Christ. Like I'm currently in a huge transitional phase right now in my life, where I'm being challenged to leave behind everything. Like I've just shedded a bunch of stuff and left behind some places in my comfort zone, like just like I said, people, places, ways of thinking, ways of being, that I wasn't really being any sort of way. I was just growing, but refusing to leave those places and those people. And so now I have to, go and step into different things that are going to be a benefit for, other people that may be needing just a seed or something, because there are other people out there that need someone like you and me just to bump into them and let them know that they can walk away from the obligations that don't stand true to their soul and the purpose and will that God has for their life. So, like I said, it's a process. Like if you have a drinking problem, for example, like I drank a lot in my 20s and then I just like kind of like it just didn't feel good anymore. So I kept like trying to like go like maybe once or twice or three times a month, and I was like, man, this really isn't serving me because I don't even like this. I don't even drink when I'm at home. I drink when I'm social. And I realized the only reason why I was out there drinking and with these people was because I had a sort of codependency where I was afraid of just like really just like stepping out and like trusting that God was going to send the right people into my life. And so God has blessed me with like directing me to this wonderful church. Like I've only gone a couple of times, but I'm coming back next week, and I'm going to also get involved with some of their volunteer projects and the Bible study and everything. My life has been so much peaceful, no matter what the storm is, because when there's a storm, that's where you're doing the spiritual work, and so the fruits of your spiritual work by the grace of God start to come on to you, and you're just like, wow. And then like you look at where you were like last year, 2 months ago, 6 months ago, and you're like, oh my God, God is so good. God is really good. Like I'm glad that God has really done a lot of work with my heart posture. I've always had a good heart, but God has done this for me, like just not letting people like take down my energy a notch, not responding to, you know, things that are of like fleshly, like war, because it's really spiritual. And so now I get to walk on, and I can still say a kind word and extend some grace on to my fellow human beings. And I hope that, you know, someone comes across this video. Like, I don't really post the videos really for people, but it's more like my own journey. Because maybe like in 5 years, I can look back and say, hey, you know, this is where I was. And hopefully, like, I'll be like fully in my ministry. But I'm leaving California. I have, you know, God keeps like it's coming. I used to be so afraid of leaving California because I didn't want to leave people behind. And now, like, God has like shown me like the hearts of those people that I held so dearly to, the ones that I was worried about. And He said, it's okay. Like, now it's time to do your Father's work. So I got to go and get out there. And I do. Like, it's crazy because I'm understanding what my purpose is. You know, so when Jesus was calm in the storm, and you know, those guys were on the boat, and they felt like the storm was going to overtake them. Jesus knew there was a storm, and He was sleeping. He was just, you know, He was just relaxing. And, you know, just Jesus is the model. He's king. You know, keep your eyes on the way that Jesus moved in the world with such grace and, you know, just such love. So I hope you guys are all well. And I love you all. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Even those that choose to persecute me, because I pray that one day they find the grace and the magic that is God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit. May you all be blessed this week. Tomorrow's Monday. Start the work week, or your week, your school week, whatever, in excellence and with love. It's been Shay all day. Bye.